Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're going to do another random comics walkthrough. This time it's going to be John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 2 from 76 or 77? 77. Okay, 30 cents. Okay. One Earthman battles alone against savage white apes of Mars into the victor the hand of Dejah Thoris. And the cover here is by Gil Kane and Dave Cockrum. Okay, so we open up. Oh, here's where you can buy all those novelty things. Alright. Okay, so it's written by Marv Wolfman, Gil Kane pencils, but the inks inside are Rudy Nebrez or Nebrez. Okay, so here's John, here's Dejah, and here's Tarskis, John's Martian friend. And they're looking for some stalker who's been spying on them. John catches up to the guy, knocks him out, and then they try to decide what's going on. There's been some spies and saboteurs. We have these tender moments here. And then they buy a customized van. But anyway, they put the guy on trial, and they try to get him to talk about what he's up to. He doesn't say anything, but there's rival factions on Mars, and clearly he's working for one of them. And then they buy some patches and Marvel puzzle books. Okay? And then they buy this thing. I sort of remember these things. You would put this thing here. You have this hook and you have this slingshot thing. You get a rubber band and you just fling it through the air. At least you can fly, Spider-Man. At last you can fly, Spider-Man. But anyway, they throw the spy in jail, and then we find out he has a fake arm, and his fake arm has a weapon in it, and he uses it to escape. And here's John and Dejah thinking about, I must go out and investigate. So, of course, they don't know that dude has escaped. I talk about it some more. And Dejah's like, I'm coming with you. He's like, no, you cannot. All right. And then I buy some Marvel magazine size mags. So black and white magazines here. All right. And then here's Crazy. And here's another ad for Crazy. And an ad for Godzilla. You could probably tell that's some of that Herb Trimpe art on Godzilla. I don't know who drew this Hulk. Is probably Marie Severin. I don't know about this Doctor Doom. Oh, speaking of Herb Trimpe art, this is Herb Trimpe art too. Hulk looks like it's probably John Buscema. And Conan, I can't tell. Maybe it's John Buscema. I wouldn't know, but somebody different inked it though. Okay. And then you buy you some Marvel subscriptions. And while you're reading your comics, you can eat some Slim Jims. Alright, so anyway, we're out there in the Netherlands. Or not the Netherlands, but we're out there in the whatever, the Barren Lands or whatever. And we come investigating the old building and Tars gets mugged. And so it's up to John by himself to fight out the White Apes. Ah! And then you can buy some Star Trek poster magazine. It was an interesting thing because, so this is 77, so Star Trek has been off the air for at least like 7 or 8 years, but in reruns, Star Trek had gained such a massive like cult following. And then too, I'm sure a lot of that it had really came back too because Star Wars was out, was, there was a real renewed interest in science fiction and things. So anyway, here's John doing his thing, kicking some butt, doing some acrobatics, and it looks like the apes are going to get the jump at him, on him. But then what happens? Here comes Dija. Of course, he told her to stay away, but she couldn't listen. She had to come anyway to help out her man. Dija, no. Speaking of Star Wars, here we go. So actually, this was just coming out, so the whole Star Wars thing hadn't quite taken over yet. So, you know. And then Spider-Man versus Madam Web for Hostess Twinkies. Clearly some Ross Andrew art there. But the White Ape has captured Dija, and John ain't having it. So he jumps up and gives the White Ape a mighty blow. But they fall off the roof of the building, and John knocks himself out while Spy Guy promises, "You will soon know that the Council of Five control this world," and Requiem for a Warlord. And now we can buy some fishing gear while we pump up. And then an ad for Spalding, drawn by Jack Davis. Alright, so just kind of a fun little romp there. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day.